What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. The car's broken again. It's not really a big issue, but it's broken again. Yesterday I was driving the car around, had some errands to run, and it started to run hot. So temperature started to lean towards the red a little bit, and pulled over and started doing some investigation, and came to the conclusion that the thermostat is stuck closed. So ordered another one. It's on the way. I'll fix it. It's like a thermostat's right there. It's like 20-30 minute job, maybe not even that long. And yeah, so I'll knock that out. So anyways, today we're finally installing the hood on this car. Has no hood, and I picked the perfect day to do it because it's raining outside. So days like this, I can't even drive the car because it's raining, and that sucks. Even if I don't want to drive the car in the rain anyways, because it's it's nice, but certain situations where there's car shows and other stuff like out of town that I want to go to, I'm going to need a hood. So what we're going to be using today is Quik-Latches. Now, I actually got a couple pair of these because I actually have them on my drift car. The drift car was my test bunny for those, so I never really made a video because I didn't know if I was going to like them or not. And I like them. They work pretty well. I'd show you on the drift car. Drift car's not here right now. I'm actually letting a friend borrow it. I know it sounds crazy to let a friend borrow a drift car, but hey, he lets me borrow his GT3. So Rob, the same one that lets me borrow his GT3 and let me use his S54 E36 for a video, he needed to go out of town to drift. So Rob and Dave, Dave, he's the one that tuned my car, and Dave also has a drift car, E30 with the M52 that's supercharged, and they actually went to that Airbnb with the drift track attached to it. You might have seen it on Taylor Ray's channel. So they went there. I couldn't go. I had a lot going on, so I just let them take the car, and they look like they had a lot of fun. And next time I go, I'll definitely try to go. So that's where the car is right now. Otherwise, I'd show you, but trust me, they're cool. They work, and we're gonna get those on there. So let's go ahead and put the hood on here. Again, in the past, I told you I had to reroute the oil line a different way. You guys probably saw me trying to put my hood on, and it wouldn't fit. Mainly because the feet I had before went up this way because it wasn't long enough to go this way. So when I put the hood on, it actually sat right on that. So I actually messed with that line. As long as I have the feed that's lower than that, then it should fit. So my hood will most likely fit now. I've actually laid the hood on top of here before, and it looks like it will close. So hood should fit. Let's get mounting. Now I have to drill holes, and I'm really scared about it. There you go, hood is in place. Of course, it's not fully attached yet, but that looks pretty cool. I have not seen a hood on this car in a very, very long time. So yes, there's no BMW emblem on it. Got shaved a long time ago. Back when the car was cream, it was shaved, so it's been for a while. But it really looks like the turbo does not touch. It's surprising, but I mean, I can't see under there, but there's nothing stopping it from falling. So I really don't think the turbo hits. Now let me go in my FCP Euro box. Got a bunch of stuff I need to attach to the car. Got some brand new hood shocks. So I need to go ahead and put these on here too. That way it'll go up and down, and then from there we'll start the drilling process. I now have a functional hood. Not done yet, but that's cool. Now we get to the fun stuff. All right, guys, I switched you over to GoPro mode so I can show you guys what we're doing, and I need both my hands anyway. So let me show you how this Quik-Latch product works. It's actually real simple. So here's the stud. The stud is going to mount somewhere in here, most likely here and here. I think it's going to be the perfect spot. I'll explain in a little bit. And it has a pin on it. The pin connects to the bottom of this. Pin goes directly in there. Boom. Did you hear that? It's locked. To unlock it, all you do is push it, and now it's unlocked. See how it's locked? Does not come off. It has like, I think 200 pounds of force or something it takes to unlock it. And like I said, it never came off on the drift car. And I've been using it for a few months, so I'm probably still not gonna run a hood like permanently or anything. Like, I built this car and try to make the inside clean so it can strictly not have a hood, but on times I do need a hood. There you go. And also, since it is a ball, there is some playroom, so if it's not straight, it's okay, it still locks in. So there's a little bit of playroom. So doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but try to get it as perfect as you can. So I'm gonna be drilling holes right here and here, and locking this in with 2 nuts, and it basically just locks in. And then you can raise it and lower it however you need to. If it's too high, then of course the hood will sit high. If it's too low, then it won't even catch. And yeah, so you'll play with it a little bit. It took me a little while to get the perfect fitment on the other car, but it'll be perfect. And also, I need to install that thing. It's over here somewhere. Let me go grab it real quick. Excuse the mess. My old E36 stuff. I never used this wheel. I forgot I got this wheel. This thing is perfect and I don't use it. There it is. That thing is rusty, but I'm gonna have to use it today. And I gotta find some bolts for it because I don't remember what bolts it takes, but this will go in here. Mounts up somewhere, like, I don't remember. Yeah, right there. And then that's the one that flaps up and down. And once that's mounted that way, when I do close it, it'll still be locked in place. And that way, just in case for whatever reason these things do fail, it'll still be locked in place. That's what I have on the drift car too. I have the things, I push them, I open them, and then I lift that just like I'm popping the hood in a regular fashion. So this is gonna be a little extra insurance I'll keep in there. I won't use that one. That one's kind of just like a guide. It goes in there. And that's pretty much it. So I got to move this thing out because I'm gonna need some room to go under this. And let's get started. Also, reason I'm gonna use these points. Now, I'm gonna have a little bit more room because I don't have an auxiliary fan. So I actually have room to like mess around and go through here. If you have an auxiliary fan, it's gonna be very hard. So in the other one, like I said, the other car was a practice run. I put them in the outsides. I didn't like that because when they're on the outsides, the middle flexes up. So the reason I'm gonna do the insides, because if this was a regular hood, it would latch right here in the middle too. So this is gonna be real close to the middle, and it's gonna mount right here, kind of where the middle is, so it shouldn't have a lot of flex inside or outside. But on the drift car, of course, it doesn't flex on the outside, but the inside does flex a little bit. So that's why I'm gonna put it there. So let's get this thing out of here. Running out of breath. And yeah, let's do that. Before I take this thing off, let me go ahead and mark where I'm gonna do it, because once I take this off, it might look a little bit different, and I wanna make sure I got enough room. So about right there, and about right here. Try to make it symmetrical as possible. I think that's right. Ooh, look at all that room. Look at all that room. That way I can get under here and hold it and twist it and do whatever I need to do. So it's time to drill. That's the scary part. These holes just need to be big enough for the rod. So whatever, just scratch my paint. These holes just need to be big enough for the rod. So whatever size that is what I need to go to. And then there's washers in the pack that I can use for that. And then lock them in place wherever I need to. So just go for it. Yeah, just go for it. All right, I'm pretty confident this will turn out right. I can reach under there and hold it and bolt it down. Actually, can I? Yeah, I can go this way. Yep, I should use a socket. All right, here goes nothing. You going? Oh. That's so scary. And we're in there. That's it. Do the same thing on the other side. Now they got some exposed metal over there. I don't want it to rust. I doubt it will, but this is probably overkill, but I'm just gonna take a Q-tip and get the edges. There we go. It's painted on the inside now. All right, what size is this? I think they're 10s. Pretty sure. Yeah, 10s. So I need a long 10, 2 long 10s. Get an 8. Where's my 10? I'm missing that 10. I'm missing that 10. I need 2 long 10s and a 3/8 and a 8. Or a wrench. Okay, I know where a 10 wrench is, right? Yes. Can't make that up. I don't know where my 10s are. Oh, it's right there. Stupid. And this is a 12. Who's been playing with my tools? I'm going to pull this nut all the way off. One washer on top. And that goes through. Simply sits there. And the other on the bottom, and then the nut on the bottom. Now, this is going to be a wild guess as to how high or loose I need to go, so I'm not going to tighten it yet because I need to find the functionality of that. And hopefully that is not too much angle, because I didn't think about how sharp that an angle is. But if the hood goes this way, right? Let's say the hood is flat at this point. That's still, you guys can't see nothing I'm doing, just trust me. That still connects. So yes, so that's why the ball is cool, because you still have that angle. You see how that comes like that, and that thing is pretty much still straight up. So it still hooks and it's still latched. You know, release it, push the button down. And there you go. So that's why these are cool. You get some playroom. And if I don't like them, the reason I got these, they do come in bigger sizes. They come in way bigger sizes, and then they even have some that have a lock in it. That way if you want to lock your hood, which probably would be smart, but y'all ain't gonna fuck with me, right? I wish you would. The reason I got the smallest one, just in case I didn't like them and I wanted to use the arrow catch ones instead. The arrow catch ones, I've already measured them. They're bigger than this. So the same holes I'm doing right now, I can do with arrow catch. So it's the same thing. So just in case I don't like it and I want to change it, I'm not putting pointless holes on my hood. I'm going to put same holes on my hood for arrow catch. But I like these. They're a little bit more simple, and I think they'll work. There you go. They are now in place. Now I'm going to have to take like some grease to put grease on here. And then when I close the hood, the grease will mark up here. And then I know where I need to drill. Because now I have to drill through the hood. And that's the scary part, because there's definitely no going back. There's no going back on that, but that doesn't look nearly as bad as the holes I'm about to put in here. Where's the grease? Where's my grease? This is a mess. Well, it's actually cleaned up too, surprisingly. I don't know where my grease is. I need a bigger garage. I need a shop, really. All right, I couldn't find my grease, so I just grabbed the lotion next to my bed. This is what I use to beat my, beat the odds of dry skin. So what we're gonna do is take some lotion, and we're gonna put it right there on the edge. There's some good lotion, boy. Trust me, boy. Some, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. And what we're gonna do is now we're just gonna lower the hood, and wherever the lotion touches, right there, which is right here and right there. And we're gonna grab this thing. We're just gonna start off with a small hole, because we're gonna have to do 2 different size holes. Hole in the top has to be smaller than the hole in the bottom. So, but to go all the way through, we definitely have to do that right now. It's gonna be a little tricky because it's definitely at a, I don't like that, but it's gonna be some ugly holes, I'm not gonna lie. But do what I gotta do. So start off right here. Right through my lotion. There's gonna be a bunch of metal shavings. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want all this stuff in my engine bay, so there you go. Perfect. Woo! We have peaked. Let's leave that hole small for now. Let's do the other side. And we're through. Whew. All right. Now, precision time. So let me show you where these things are gonna go. Boom, and about boom. So it doesn't look too crazy, too out of place. And then when you need to pop your hood, just push them down, lift the hood up. And it looks kind of cool. Looks pretty symmetrical. And they actually match up with the windshield sprayers, which I don't have. I need to get some just to put in there so it's not an empty hole. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is, there's a nut on here. So let's take this nut all the way off. So this is why they need to be different sizes, because this is gonna go through the top, through here. So you need to drill a hole that's just big enough for this, not bigger than this. If you drill bigger than this, that's gonna fall through the hood and it's pretty much pointless there. So you need to be very precise with the drilling on this side. And the bottom is gonna have to be bigger, because now you have to find a nut big enough, which is actually a 1 millimeter. You're gonna need a 1 millimeter nut that goes on there, and you're gonna have to have enough room to screw it on. So the bottom hole can be as big as it wants. The bottom hole, I didn't even have hole saws on the last one, and I literally took my Dremel and cut a square. It looks really ghetto. I don't think you guys have ever seen it. It's under the hood, but yeah, that way there's enough room to get a socket on there and basically just tighten it and wedge it between the hood and there, and the pin just goes through the bottom. So that takes precision. So let's do the precision drilling and see what we got. All right, no longer need this. We're gonna be using hole saws from now on. So let me show you what we got. First need some light, because I think it's dark over here. And if you see this in the background, that is John Wright. That is my father. He passed away January 31st last month. So he'll be hanging out in the garage from now on. So yeah. So what we're gonna do here, I just got these from Home Depot. But if you got any other hole saws or anything, drill bits, if they make them that size, 7/8 or 22 millimeters seems like it's a perfect fit, where it's not too big to go through there, you know, from the top, and it looks like it's enough to be able to cup it all the way through. So that's one size. And then again, like I said, you're gonna put this thing on there after, and then you're gonna need one not only big enough for this, but big enough for a socket. Now this is the 1 millimeter socket. This is what you need to screw that on there. And that came out to be perfect for 1 3/8. That is perfect. Now I'm probably not gonna be able to get that lucky with precision, getting that thing in there and then drilling that thing out perfect to where I can literally fit a socket perfectly in there. But I'll probably have to, like I said, the bottom can be a little bit ugly if I have to. I have the Dremel, I could Dremel out a little bit more if I have to, but for the most part, you need at least 1 3/8. It's hard to see because it's black. 1 3/8 or 35 millimeter hole saw to fit a 1-inch socket. So that's where we're going with. So let's start off with this one, the 22, and we're gonna drill right into the top of it. So I already have holes. That's why you just make the holes small. So those are pretty much gonna be my guide holes, and we'll just go through. So again, kind of scared, kind of nervous, because ain't no going back, but we already started. So let's go. So let's guide it through, and then I'm sorry. Oh my God, that looks so bad. Whew. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. But that will be a perfect fit. Bam. Bam. And see it's like real flat now. So now it's, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. So let's do it again. And there you go. So let's go ahead and again with the spray paint. Now we have to switch bits to the big boy. And now we're gonna do the same thing, just go from the bottom. And just, again, doesn't have to be perfect. And like, it's gonna be some round edges, so it's gonna be a little messy. Like, it is what it is. And get that on here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to dribble some stuff out. There's no way. I'm gonna have to dribble a little bit that way. All right, let me. Hey, how you doing? Do I want to do that? Or no, it's kind of messy. That's really messy. This might go through metal. There's only one way to find out. If it doesn't work, then I gotta use that. All right, I think that hole got bigger. I don't know if you guys see what I can see. Maybe you can see it now. It should be easier to put the nut on. Let me see. A little bit, still not enough. I might have to cut it, man. I might have to cut it, man. Sorry, Ebony. At least it's under the car. Don't I have a tungsten grinder somewhere? Didn't I use a tungsten grinder? There it is, right there. Yeah. Tungsten is something serious. Remember I used that when I had to grind down the metal on the wastegate, when I put that new wastegate in there. So we'll see. Jesus Christ, this thing's strong. That just fell off. Damn. Bro, I really lost a tool in my roof. You who else but me? I tried to be nice, goddammit. But you wouldn't let me. See, and you just tighten that. Stripped a little bit, but we're tight. So that is one. And like I said, it's nice and smashed down, and it will touch the holes. But I won't move this until I know I'm done, so I can fold it up and spray that shaving in the grass or something. I don't know. It's gotta get out of here though. All right, they are installed now. And like I said, the holes under aren't as nice as the top, obviously, but luckily, you know, it come down right here, so you can't even really see it. You gotta know it's there. So I don't think anybody's gonna do like this on my hood. Well, you guys probably will, because you know what's going on, but whatever. Here's what it is. So let's get this out of here. And now we start doing the measuring. Boop. Now, let's just, again, those are loose, so let's just take a wild guess. See, they're way too low, so they're not even attaching right now. So, now we gotta do all the measuring and all that. So, let's go ahead and just twist them higher. All right, I think we're finally set. Like I said, and this is why I put them here, because the other car, they were on the outside and the middle flexed up. So now the middle doesn't flex up. It just flex up a little bit, but that's where it's supposed to be. That looks perfect. That looks really good. Not gonna lie to you, I kind of like it with the hood. Huh. And I need to release my hood. Bam. And that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna put the other thing here still, and then that will be extra insurance, but for the most part, seriously. Come on, E36, we gotta do better. But that's it, a little light, little drop, and that's locked in place. So hood is installed. Well, there you guys go. Hood is installed. It actually looks really cool. Hopefully you guys have better luck than me and don't lose a tool in the hood. But yeah, eventually I think it'll rattle out or something. Maybe I don't know. Whatever, I don't care. It's in there. It's part of it. So, but yeah, that's it for this video. Things are installed. Hood is super clean. I really like that. I actually really like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I built this car to not have a hood on it, but that does look pretty good with the hood on it. So I don't know, it might stay like that for a while, and then like I said, on rainy days I can actually drive it. So that's cool. So that's gonna do it for this video. I gotta put everything back together and install that the latch. I don't know what bolts it takes, so I gotta do some digging. That'll take me a while. So anyways, by the end of the night, all that stuff will be back installed. But thanks for watching. Deuces. See you in the next one.